it is all but confirmed that at SummerSlam we will be getting Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. So that one question on everybody's mind is, will Jey Uso walk out with the championship, or does the story continue and continue? Of course, that'll be the subject of today's video. Let's go ahead and roll the intro. After months and months this year of those great in-ring segments with the whole bloodline, Jey Uso has finally outright said that he wants a match with Roman Reigns, and he wants it for the championship. And next week we're getting a face-to-face for the first time since their last meeting at Madison Square Garden, where Jey had the championship in his hand and made the challenge. So in this video we're going to talk about a couple of different scenarios and what can happen at SummerSlam, and I'll tell you which one I think is most likely. First, let's talk about a scenario where he does not win the championship. I think if Roman just outright retains the championship clean, he'll go on for the next couple months, maybe feud with the rest of the bloodline, being Jimmy, Solo, end up losing Heyman before Mania or something. And if this happens, I really think Cody's going to be the one to take it off of him instead of Jey, if Roman just outright retains here. Because they kind of set that up earlier in the year with the story leading into WrestleMania that Cody legit said in the promo that he was going to lose all the bloodline and there would be no one left. However, he did also say that once he loses the championships, he's going to lose all that, and he's already losing it before, so I don't know, maybe. But we'll talk about a scenario where Jey wins it, okay? If Roman just straight up retains here, I think Cody's going to be the one to take it at Mania 40. I don't think Roman's holding the championships past Mania 40. I know a lot of people saying he might. I don't think he is. By the way, disclaimer, I'm a Roman fan too. I like Roman. I just like wrestling, so you won't catch me like hating on anything that's going on or any decision that will be made at SummerSlam, because I think there's pros and cons to every decision made in wrestling, especially this storyline. So yeah, just enjoy wrestling. But let's talk about a scenario where Jey Uso ends up living up to the name Main Event Jey Uso and winning that Undisputed Universal Championship. Now, I do think this would be a good thing for the story, because it would be a great way to cap off the Bloodline story the way it started, really, because the way it started was Roman Reigns forcing Jey Uso to acknowledge him after having two really good matches with him. I think it would be great to make it come full circle and have Jey Uso be the one to end up dethroning Roman after we thought it would be countless other people. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good moment. Maybe a good way to cap it off would be that. The reason I'm just like not all in on it is because I do believe personally that a reign like this should end at a WrestleMania. However, SummerSlam is big too, and I know they want to make it as big, so this might be a way to do that if having Jey win it here. I just thought it would end at a WrestleMania. However, if they end up doing it here, I am not upset at it at all. That would be a good swerve. I'd be excited to see what Jey Uso does with the championship after he wins it. I don't know if they would just go straight into a rematch, and personally, I think if Jey wins the title and they do a rematch, I'm not too sure that he'll retain. I don't know, because if they do that, that just tells me they want to do it for the moment more than the story. I think whoever beats Roman doesn't have to hold the championship as a long time. I also don't want them to be a transitional champ though, which is what I fear they might do with Jey Uso. And another reason, I keep jumping back and forth, but another reason I don't think that Jey's winning is because I feel like they saw that they let Jey pin him at Money in the Bank, and they might be like, hey, that's your pin right there, that's your win. A win at SummerSlam would be huge. That would send him into another spectrum on the roster. Effectively take down the face of WWE right now. They haven't had anybody beat Roman in a one-on-one match at any point of this reign, so I mean by like pinfall or something. So dethroning Roman is going to be huge, and for it to happen at SummerSlam, that's pretty cool if you ask me. It's pretty cool. I'm surprised they wouldn't do it at WrestleMania, but it is really cool that they would do it at the biggest party of the summer. Another theory I'm seeing being thrown out there is the possibility of Jimmy costing Jey Uso the match at SummerSlam. I do think this is very possible. They've been throwing a bunch of hints at it on SmackDown and stuff. And I think in a recent interview, Jey literally said that his dream was to fight his twin brother at WrestleMania one day. I do think that is a very, very possible finish to SummerSlam, and I'd be interested to see Uso versus Uso feud. That's another scenario I want y'all's take on, so make sure to comment down below what you think of that. All right, now I got to answer the main question of this video, and that question is it time for Roman Reigns to drop the championship? So personally, I don't think the story's over. And I don't think Jey Uso is winning the title at SummerSlam, but I really want Jey Uso to win the championship at SummerSlam. So I really wanted to. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's at the end of the day gonna be Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. To me, this story makes more sense for Jey to win it off of Roman. I do think there's a very strong case on why Cody deserves it too, or why Cody should win it. But I'm more on this Jey Uso side over here. I think I would enjoy it way more if Jey Uso won, but it's not a knock on Cody at all, because I think both sides make sense. I think both sides have valid reasons on why they should win it. But yeah, my answer to that question, I don't think it is time, but I don't think Roman's gonna lose those titles at SummerSlam this year. I'm really starting to lean towards that theory that's being thrown out, that Jimmy's gonna turn turn on Jey? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Of course, I want y'all to comment y'all's answer to the question, is it time for Roman to lose the championships at SummerSlam? And do y'all think it's gonna happen? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's that bell notification so you get notified every time I drop a video. And again, I said it last video, I'm going to SummerSlam this year, and that is big thanks to SeatGeek. I got my tickets off there. Of course, I used my code WrestleSpot, save $20 off that purchase, and you can use that code too. Save $20 off your first purchase on SeatGeek. Go to a wrestling show, go to NXT Great American Bash, go to SummerSlam, go to Raw, go to SmackDown, go to a house show. Make sure to do all that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all be safe and enjoy wrestling.